to go twice over. Cause I be real like, oh, wait. Oh. All right, it's Sorrell Martin, and we're here with Big Frank.
You already know.
Frank, I'm here on behalf of the Neighborhood Magazine. We're here to interview you for your story, The Comic Comment. The Comic Comment is a very fascinating story. It's a lead story of ours to which we cover some sort of comedic presence as they essentially continue to take off like a rising star, hence the name Comic Comment. You will be our subject for that story in our first inaugural issue, the Winter Classic, set to release in 2021. How you doing today, brother?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm all right. We're really excited to interview you and learn more about, sort of your journey as you've ascended to the top of the comedic surface here in Milwaukee. Obviously, the talents and your fandom extends outside of the city, but this is home for you. This is where everything sort of started.
Yep.
We also know that you're an amazing talent musically as well. You really offer a double-edged sword, so we get a chance to uncover some of that stuff as well.
Okay.
You ready to rock and roll?
Let's do it.
All right, solid. I suppose I'll start out by asking you to tell me more about who you are. Where are you from? Who is Big Frank?
It was crazy at first. I was Lil Frank. Lil Frank with the braids.
Here we go.
Lil Frank with the braids, you know me. Braids on Uptown, 49th Street, 49th Locust. Man. I started off wasn't doing nothing. Just being a nerd in school. Nobody won, really. I was really hated, lame, nobody ain't like me, I was being irritating to everybody else.
How's that working out for you now?
Now, I guess everybody love a nigga, I guess now, doing my thing.
There we go.
I ain't gonna ever forget what I came from, though, for real.
Now we fast forward and you've crafted out your own lane as a double-edged sword of a talent.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously you do music and comedy as well. Tell us more about how those two things came about. Were you funny first or were you rhyming first?
It's crazy. I was rhyming first, but then nobody wasn't listening to me. I was rhyming, but nobody wasn't listening. The only person that was listening was my mom. Mom's gonna make you feel good. To somebody else say your shit suck or that shit ass, but mom's gonna make everything feel better though. But yes, I started off with rapping, but nobody wasn't listening, so I had to be funny. I had to put the comedy in to make people listen. So bam, as soon as I got that clout, let me show them that I do music too.
Solid. So how long have you been doing comedy, would you say? And if you like, you can also touch on music. How long have you been doing both?
Okay, when I started comedy like 2012, and I've been doing music since I ain't gonna lie, since 2005. When I was little, small. My name wasn't even Frank. It wasn't even nothing. My name was what the hell was my name? My name was Dreadhead. Dreadhead. On my life. The hell yeah.
So, obviously starting out, you were essentially a social media based comedic presence. What were your intentions when you first started out doing that kind of stuff?
What was my first intention?
What were your intentions? I know you mentioned that people weren't listening to you when you were doing music, so you felt like you need to add some humor. Was that pretty much how comedy came about? Was those your intentions?
I had to add some humor on there. Because when I used to just upload music, I ain't had no likes, no comments, no shares, no nothing. But then all I see was people making Vines. That's when Vines was cracking. When Vines was cracking and shit like that, so I'm like, fuck it, let me make me a Vine. Since motherfuckers ain't listen to me, let me try something else. So I did the comedy shit, so I uploaded a Vine video, went viral as a motherfucker. It was me and my mom. That was my first video. It went viral with my mama. So that shit went crazy. Then so I had to add some music on it.
Solid. Describe your sense of humor. What are some strengths of yours you feel you have, and what are some weaknesses that you associate with the discipline of comedy that you may have?
Shit.
What are some strengths? What are some weaknesses?
The strengths mostly you gotta listen. First thing, you gotta be funny. Shit, To be honest, man, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what strengths I got. But shit, I just do me.
Do you?
Shit, then when people tell me what it is and what it ain't, shit, I just do that and then change it up.
Do you, like, for example, do you feel like your talent can transition to like stage presence or open mic night, or is it more so skit related?
Okay, now I get you. That's my weakness, trying to do it on stage. I just can't go on stage and then try to be funny. I gotta at least, I don't know, cause I ain't that type of, that's not my type of being funny. My type of being funny is retarded, like skit retarded. You know what I'm saying, like that. But I don't know, I can't go on stage and do it. Maybe if I'm drunk, you know, the truth come out when you're drunk, and being funny when you're drunk. So maybe if I could do that drunk on stage, maybe, I don't know. But that's my weakness though. Try to make people laugh on stage, like being like a Kevin Hart. I can't do that.
Have you ever tried it yet?
No, I ain't tried.
You never got on stage quite yet?
Nope.
There's a comedy club here actually on the south side that we're talking to about purchasing ad space.
Yeah.
They shut down someone since COVID, but when we learned of that space, we were talking within the corridors about individuals like you possibly transitioning your talent into some of those more so interactive spaces. Something to think about. We like to think you'd be just fine in that situation.
And it might not be bad. I might just kill the stage.
Yeah.
It don't hurt to try. I'm gonna try soon though.
Yeah, I think there's a fair amount of writing that goes into a comedic presence when they go on stage. A lot of joke writing and things of that nature. What does comedy mean to you, man? Like, what does humor mean to you? What does comedy mean to you?
Shit, man, it means a lot. Shit, it means a lot to me. You know, a motherfucker can be down, you know what I'm saying, had the worst day of their life, and then you got the power to change their day, the power to change their whole demeanor, and, you know what I'm saying? Just doing a little joke, a little anything, you know what I'm saying? They can laugh and be like, I just had a bad day, had the worst day of my life, and you just changed that for me, being funny and shit like that. So that mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Touching other people's hearts and making them laugh. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they was going through.
When did you start to feel like you obviously you were funny to people?
When did I think that I was funny?
When did you know you was funny?
Oh, when did I know I was funny? Shit.
Let me give you an example would be.
Okay.
I knew I was funny when the whole class died laughing in high school. Mr. Sherline turns around to write on the math board, and I threw lunch detention carrots at the chalkboard. And he turned around pissed off. He ran out of class crying and went to get the principal. That's funny. You feel me?
Yeah.
When did you realize you was like, okay, I'm legit funny?
Okay, listen, okay. I was at home. All my life, man. Home Creek High School. So somebody tried to be funny. No bullshit, like trying to joke with me and shit. Threw a carrot. He threw a carrot behind my head. And I was like, damn, motherfucker threw a carrot at my head. Might as well throw the wrench too. You know what I'm saying? Just on some corny shit. The whole class laughed. I got sent out. You know, still shit. Sent out the classroom because, you know, they strict as hell.
That is hilarious. What do you feel differentiates Milwaukee comedy? Like, what's one thing you think we are known for or should be known for when it comes to comedy and humor?
We known for broke ass niggas. That's what we known for. Broke ass niggas.
What's a broke ass nigga for those that just straight up don't know?
A broke ass nigga that means, well, Milwaukee definition. You ain't got no G's. That for real, you ain't got no G's.
So if you got 800, you broke?
Shit, motherfuckers get 300 and think they up. They still call the next person broke. Don't bullshit.
That's it.
300 in all 20s. Forgot where the fuck they came from. They call everything broke. Everything broke. They call the garbage can broke. My shoes broke. The manager, the whole store manager, call them broke on my life. Shit, get that little 300 in all 20s, add a little couple ones in there. Shit, you a Milwaukee nigga. You up.
I could dig it. Who are some other comedic talents you admire or you at least regard in a similar fashion you see yourself?
Yeah,
these people can be inspirational to you if you consider them to be.
Shout out to Myron, cause you know Myron, he started that shit with the roasting and shit, roasting people, doing the side by side. So that was you know what I'm saying. I looked up to that, then I started doing my own shit. Then shout out to Bankhead too, being funny and shit like that.
Yeah, Bank's pretty funny.
Yeah, that nigga funny. He still a broke ass nigga. Broke ass nigga, man.
I may have asked you this already, sort of, but not really. though. This is somewhat of a different question. What was your mama I made it moment? When did you feel like the city really started to take your comedy and skits serious? What was your mama I made it moment?
The mama I made it moment. This was back in 2018 when I did a rap parody. So I did like if Migos rap. I did a Migos rap like to a Super Mario beat. And I said, if Migos remade this, that motherfucker hit 2.2 million views.
Wow.
On Facebook though. I wish it was on YouTube so I get paid for it, but Facebook views, they ain't shit. That don't mean nothing. You ain't gonna get no check. You just got views. So that motherfucker went viral. Migos seen it. They seen that shit. And what's crazy, that's when I thought, like, Mama, I'm finna get the fuck out of here. But shit, nothing happened. On my life, all they did was seen it, all they did was share it, then nothing happened.
How do you, just because my interest is peaked now, how do you differentiate between posting some and deliberately getting views on Facebook versus, what do you think you should have done and posted it to YouTube?
If I would've did a 15-second snippet on Facebook and tell them to go on YouTube, I'm pretty sure if I would have monetized that video, I would have got paid for it.
Fascinating.
Because 2 million, man, that is a lot.
Fascinating. Okay. Well, now we know.
Yeah.
How do you hope your fans and followers sort of perceive your jokes and your skits? How do you want your supporters to view you?
Shit. They can view me as being a comedian. They can view me as being a rapper. It really don't matter, as long as it's all positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To shit, if they been coming on trying to be a comedian or a rapper, then they trying to get advice from me, I'll let them know what lane they want to be in. So it really don't matter what they want to call me. It's, you know what I'm saying, multiple talents, both of them.
Yeah. What are some short-term goals you've laid out for yourself, and then what are some long-term goals?
Long-term goals is I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. The fuck up out of here so I can just be stable and not worry about shit. But then short-term, still here.
All right, well, that's pretty much what we got for you, Frank. We just wanted a chance to have a conversation with you, a good 15, 20-minute conversation. Learn about, sort of how you got started, what your intentions were, what they are still, what you envision for yourself now, what you certainly envision for yourself down the line. We certainly want to thank you for taking time to allow us to chronicle your story. We want to give you a shameless plug. Let us know what you got going to end the year and some things you got to start 2021.
For the women, we got more booty music for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And for the real niggas, I got something for y'all too. Cause it ain't just twerk music, it's all types. You know what I'm saying? Got some shit. I got some sad shit for the niggas that got their motherfucking heart broken. You know what I'm saying? By these hoes, by these no shit ass bitches, these $40 hoes.
Can hoes be broke ass niggas? The neighborhood. No, seriously, the neighborhood wants to know.
Can hoes be broke? Yeah, they can be broke ass niggas. Broke ass bitch.
Solid.
Broke ass nigga, but I'm gonna call them a broke ass nigga. Cause that's the main thing. Broke ass nigga. And it's not ass like ASS. You gotta spell it ASH. Ash.
Oh, Ash.
Ash.
Broke Ash.
Ashy Ash.
Solid.
Broke Ash.
We are learning here at the Neighborhood Magazine.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking time, Frank.
You already know, man.
Solid.